Today we'll take a closer look at the bramble, often seen as messy and invasive. But if you look closer, you may be surprised. Come along to watch me draw the bramble and share some interesting things I learned about it. I collected a few samples and took photos, because I knew there was no way I'd finish in time before it dried out. You can actually see the complete life cycle of the berries on a single stem, from the formation of small green berries through their initial ripening into red and finally reaching full maturity as rich purple-blue fruit. So I studied the berries at each stage to see which pencils to choose, trying different color combinations to find the best match. I use watercolor pencils for the underpainting to build up stronger, richer color. On this stem, I found a berry that dried out too soon. Its life was cut short by a broken stem in its early days. A small reminder of how fragile life can be. People have always disliked the bramble. It's ugly, prickly, and just gets in the way. Even in the Bible, it has a bad reputation, starring as the unfit king in the parable of the trees. This parable teaches an important lesson about choosing leaders and the dangers of picking the wrong one. Here's how the story goes. The trees wanted a king, so they went looking for the right one. First, they asked the olive tree, the most respected of all. But the olive tree refused, saying, "Shall I give up my oil, which honors God and mankind, just to reign over the trees?" Next, they asked the fig tree, still important and respected, but it refused as well, saying, "Shall I give up my sweetness and good fruit, just to rule over the trees?" Then came the vine, which also said no. "Shall I give up my new wine, which cheers God and mankind, to reign over the trees?" Finally they asked the bramble, but unlike the others, it was scraggly, thorny, a fire hazard, and practically useless, a bush that grew wild and got in the way of farmers. But the bramble said yes, it was the only one willing to take the crown. But then the bramble said to the trees, "If you really are choosing me as king, then you must take refuge in my shade. And if you do not, may fire come out of me and consume all the trees." Here the bramble perfectly represents someone who is not fit to lead, yet takes power when the qualified refuse. But the truth is, that's a little unfair. While people see the bramble as a nuisance, it's actually quite valuable to wildlife. Its dense, thorny branches provide safe shelter for birds, small mammals, and insects, while its berries offer food for birds, hedgehogs, and other animals, and even for us. Its flowers feed pollinators like bees and butterflies. If you take a closer look, each individual stem is surprisingly beautiful and interesting, twisting, textured, and full of character. The bramble may seem messy at first glance, but up close, it reveals a hidden elegance that's easy to overlook.